Never happens, right? Throughout the month of June here on Money Mondays, we're talking about credit and why it is such a big deal. Jade Beckman from Mountain America Credit Union joining us for this edition of Money Monday. So the big question for people who are of the younger demographic may not know, why does credit matter?
Well, it matters a lot, Andrew. It's really going to matter when you get approved for a loan, when you go to ask for a loan, whether you're going to get approved, the terms that you're going to get, and most importantly, what interest rate you're going to pay is all going to be driven by that credit score.
What is it, though? Is there like a tangible way to explain what exactly credit is? I mean, it's basically your allowance and what you can borrow, essentially.
Well, right. Your credit report is based on your past history, how you've done with other lenders, and those are going to get reported to the credit bureaus. So things like your payment history, things like how much of your credit you use, things like how long you've had credit. All that's going to go into your credit score. The FICO score is one of the most common ones out there. And that score, the higher that score is, the better terms you're going to get, the more often you're going to be approved.
And in so many instances, the least or the lesser amount of interest you'll end up paying on whatever loan it is. What can people do to try to help improve their credit? Say you're young, just getting started, things like that. What can you do to kind of help things out when you don't have a whole lot of experience or background?
Right. Well, if you have no credit, if you're starting off with no credit at all, my advice is start small and build. I mean, if I have no credit at all, I probably don't want to go in and ask for $60,000 to purchase a BMW. Probably not. I don't have that support. So start small and build. Look at getting a cosigner to help get you established. Now, if you're kind of in that range where your score is already low, one thing to remember is that your score is not static. It's dynamic. It's going to change over time. And so my advice is that your behaviors drive the score, not the other way around. So work on developing good financial habits, and that score is going to follow.
Not to say that you want to strive to have a low credit score, but if you do have a low score, is there a good way, an effective way to bring it up and not take years and years and years, or is it literally that's the process you have to go through?
Well, time really is of the essence on that. That's one of the main factors that goes into your score, is how long you've had credit and how long it's been since derogatory credit, so say a late payment. If you've got some of those things, the idea is get your financial house in order and then make your payments on time, and the more those are in the past, that score is going to follow.
What's a good number people should kind of shoot for? I know it's different circumstances for each individual, but what's kind of a ballpark range you kind of want to strive in to be considered to have good credit? Yeah,
well, 300 is the low, 850 is the high. The median score is somewhere in the 720s. So, but really, if you can shoot for being in those mid 700s, upper 700s, into the 800s, those are cases where you're hardly ever going to be turned down. You're always going to get the best rates.
All right, Jade Beckman, it is Money Monday, and we are talking about it with the Mountain America Credit Union this afternoon. And for now, we'll send it back over to Shara.
All right, thanks, guys.